Do you ever scroll through your phone and just feel behind? Like everyone around you is hitting milestones, moving forward, figuring life out. And you're sitting there wondering why you're not where you thought you'd be by now. That feeling is one of the most common things people carry around quietly. They don't talk about it, they just feel it. And today I want to talk about it because I think once you understand where that feeling actually comes from, it loses a lot of its power over you. Point 1. You're running someone else's race. The first reason you feel behind is that you're measuring your life against someone else's timeline. You grew up with this invisible schedule. By this age, you should have this. By that age, you should be here. Finish school, get a job, get married, buy a house, have it figured out. And when our lives don't follow that path, or follow it at a different pace, we feel like something is wrong with us. But that schedule was never yours. It was handed to you by society, by family, by comparison. Everyone you're comparing yourself to is on a completely different path, with completely different circumstances, completely different starting points, and completely different definitions of success. You are not running the same race, so you can't be behind in it. Point 2. Social media is showing you a highlight reel. The second reason is that what you're comparing yourself to isn't even real. Social media shows you the highlight reel, the promotion, the relationship, the vacation, the moment someone decided to share because it looked good. It doesn't show you the years of struggle before that moment, the anxiety behind the smile, the debt behind the holiday, the loneliness behind the perfect life. You are comparing your everyday, your ordinary Tuesday, your hard week, your quiet life that nobody sees to someone else's greatest hits. That is never going to feel fair because it isn't. The version of other people's lives that lives in your phone is not the full picture. It never is. Point 3. You're forgetting how far you've already come. This one is gentle but important. When we feel behind, we tend to look forward at everything we haven't done yet. We don't look back at everything we've already been through, the things you've survived, the version of yourself you've already grown out of, the hard seasons you got through, even when you didn't think you would. That's nothing, that's everything. You're not the same person you were a year ago, or 2 years ago, or even 5, and the person you'll be in another year or 2. They're going to look back at this moment and be grateful you kept going. Growth is rarely visible while it's happening, but it is happening. Point 4. There's no finish line you're late to. And the last thing I want to leave you with is this. Life doesn't work like a race, where someone else crossing the line means you've lost. Someone else getting married doesn't mean you're behind on love. Someone else starting a business doesn't mean you missed your window. Someone else having it together doesn't mean you're falling apart. Their timeline is theirs, and yours is yours. And the most freeing thing you can do is stop trying to catch up to a life that was never meant to be yours in the first place. You're not behind, you're just on a different path. And that path, your path, is exactly where you're supposed to be. Feeling behind in life is one of the heaviest things to carry, but most of the time, it's not based on reality. It's based on comparison, on timelines that were never yours, on highlight reels that don't show the full story. So the next time that feeling shows up, and it will, I want you to ask yourself one question. Behind? Compared to who? Because when you really sit with that question, you start to realize that you were never behind at all. You were just living your own life at your own pace, and that is enough. Thank you for being here today. If this is something you needed to hear, share it with someone who needs it too. Subscribe to The Reset for more conversations like this, and I'll see you in the next one.